So for once, Surrey win the toss. And inside the power play, it was wicket straight away, albeit after a boundary from the captain Parrott to get the visitors going. But from the bowling of Worrell, have a look at this. Will Jacks, stop it. Time to pose as well, and why wouldn't you? First wicket falling with the score on 7 in the second over. Fabulous stuff. Have one more look here. It's not only the catch. We see a little bit of this in T20 cricket. But the presence, just to stop, little short step. Yep, class. Saw here, Allsop coming in at 3, had a job to do early on. Signed a full-time contract with the club this week. A couple of nice boundaries off Overton through the offside. Especially like that one, seeing point inside the circle. Reece Topley down the other end, copped the treatment too. Carried all the way for the first 6 of the evening. But later in that same over, we'll get one more look at the 6 first, will we? Here we go. Short boundary on that side of the ground tonight. Across his stumps, goes again. That was a big one. And put down, missed out on the Kieron catch, missed out on a grand. But same over. Seifert, that ton the other night, not so this evening. Bowled for 4, trying to pop him into the grandstand as well. Following the lead of Allsop, wasn't to be. 35 for 2. Reece Topley picking up his first wicket. Will Jacks into the attack, and third ball, a bit quicker. Delray Rawlins tried to mow him over mid-wicket, but a fat top edge ends up with Reece Topley. He's taken plenty of catches so far in this campaign for Surrey. 40 for 3 at that stage. Still in the 5th over. So if you take 3 wickets in the power play, you can usually put the squeeze on. That took some time because Allsop played ever so nicely. He struck 3 boundaries, and we've already seen the 2 sixes. So a bit of a mid-innings revival from that pair. But on the reverse sweep, I mentioned Reece Topley before. That's his second snaffle tonight. The ball has followed him, especially at the Oval. His 4th catch of the season. And his second beauty. Have a look at that. Blokes who are 6'7" aren't meant to be able to do that, I assure you. Jordan was expensive to begin. Hudson Prentice brought up to number 5. Played a role. Finished with 49 not out. Only hit 3 fours, but in those middle overs, they needed him. Some confusion. Should have been gone there. Not quite sure what Kieron Pollard was up to. Big top edge. No call to speak of until the last possible moment, and lucky in the end not to take each other out. Worrell back into the attack. Took a bit more tap the second time around. Had 17 runs taken from his 3 overs, but only 7 from the first 2. Chris Jordan back into the attack. And how about this? This is the 18th over of the innings. The first ball of it, Harrison Ward caught at deep point. Jack's second catch, gone for 31, breaking that stand through the middle overs. And then 2 balls later, poor old Ollie Carter given out leg before. Marginal call, second ball duck. Still yet to get a run in this competition, having batted 3 times, a 20-year-old. A double wicket maiden. And then again, Jordan in the final over, the wickets kept coming. It was a dreadful finish for the visitors, who just couldn't get Jordan away. Hudson Prentice off the pad. Last ball went down to the rope to set 147 for victory. But Hudson Prentice stuck on 49 not out.
Well, any hopes Sussex had of keeping Surrey in check, well, it really went in the first over of the innings. 19 coming from an exploratory over from Delroy Rawlins. Jason Roy with the first of 2 sixes in that opening over. Stephen Finn came on and actually bowled quite nicely. This flick through mid-wicket for 4. The only boundary from otherwise an excellent over. Mills, though, expensive this evening. Crashed through the covers on this occasion. His 4 overs ended up going for 1 shy of 50, and it was all about 50s for both opening batters and also big 6s. As Will Jacks, who at one stage had a strike rate of near on 300. It wasn't to continue at quite such pace, but it was still pretty entertaining for another good Surrey crowd who were treated to Jack's full range of stroke plays. stroke play as he moves away from the crease and just lifts another delivery from Mills up and over. Sussex did enjoy some success through Obed McCoy, but not before Jason Roy with a shot of the day. Glorious straight drive for 4. And Mills on his resumption, once again expensive. Archie Lennon, who made a name for himself on social media a couple of years back with a wonderful catch to dismiss Jason Roy, was given a little bit of treatment, but bowled some wonderful deliveries along the way as well. This time, another key catch going down in the outfield. '50s for both Roy and Jacks, but Obed McCoy dismissed Roy first with the delivery that Roy picked out backward point. Allsop with the catch. Moments after going past the milestone. Sam Curran, who didn't bowl this evening. Surrey utilising 7 bowlers, but not Sam Curran, deflecting a ball back onto his own stumps, just second ball. So that was 2 wickets in and over for Obed McCoy. And McCoy was to get back involved in the action moments later. Mills with the breakthrough, McCoy with the catch. And Surrey's openers were both back in the pavilion. 50s next to their name, but it was over to Laurie Evans and Kieron Pollard to see the team home. Pollard targeting Lennon, first ball of his final over. Timing and power, and another drop. He was to bowl out the rest of his over, showing some good skills along the way. Pollard and Evans unbeaten at the close. Evans steering this nicely past extra cover for 4, meaning when the end came, it was assured and expected. Cultured from Pollard.
And they've got to the finish line with 3.5 overs up their sleeve, John Norman.
Well, they call it the Surrey strut, but that was more like the Surrey stroll, wasn't it? 3 early wickets for Sussex, and Surrey never ever released their grip.